So, back with some more VGC17, and this will be the final episode with this kind of rain team. Would you call it a rain team? Because it's got Pelipper, but it's not the rain team with the Swift Swimmer. Like, would you only call a rain team a team with a Swift Swim on? Not sure. Because, like, there's been just Polytoad teams, but would you call that a rain team as well? Would you call Fake PG a sand team? Don't know. Getting very philosophical, but now we can actually get into a match against this guy, and he's got bravery, so he can get up his Tailwind. I can't match his Tailwind, which is a bit awkward. Now, I don't want to Soak and Thunder it. I can just immediately Thunder it, though. The problem is, if he's got a Scarf Garchomp, that would make things super awkward. But I do want to try and make Pelipper Coco work. Even if it's going to fail miserably, I want to try and make it work in the final episode. So, I'm not sure I need Marowak. Marowak's alright. It's good against 4 of them, I guess. So maybe I will bring Marowak. And Metagross, outside of the Garchomp, it does pretty well. I don't think I want my Kartana. I don't think I want my... Buzzwole would be okay. But Bravery is kind of scaring me off, so I'm going to go with Metagross. And see how it goes. Because Metagross is a bit safer in the rain because Flare Blitz from Arcanine can't knock it out, which is nice. And will activate my weakness policy, and I might return a KO. Probably not with Psychic. Maybe with the Flare Blitz recoil. Maybe. Maybe we'll see. But hopefully we're not going to see a Scarf Garchomp. That would be awkward. And that is almost certainly a Scarf Garchomp. So, he can get his Earthquake off here. And he can get his Tailwind. If this isn't a Scarf Garchomp, this could be a bit awkward. Actually, it won't be. So long as he Tailwinds, this play will be okay. Because I can go for a Skydrop into the Garchomp. And just to protect. Because he's going to whiff his Earthquake, he'll go up into the sky, come down, and I can Dazzling Gleam him. So, hopefully, we're going to see this Garchomp go for an Earthquake. There we go. So, here we go. It's working out well now, because he's going to go for a Tailwind as well. He should really go for Tailwind. If he Supersonic Sky Strikes into my Pelipper, that would have been fine as well, but that's fine, because now I've got a guaranteed Dazzling Gleam onto that Garchomp, which is really nice. And Bravies only really carry Brave Bird or Superpower, so my Coco is free to get off this Dazzling Gleam right now, and that Garchomp has to take it, which is really nice. So I have actually pulled off one of the... Well, I guess the mode I wanted was Skydrop Thunder, because you can Thunder in the sky, but this works as well, so... Pretty nice turn 1. I'm hoping Skydrop plus Dazzling Gleam is enough. If it isn't, then I will just Protect and Skydrop again. But based on the fact that it's Scarf, it might not have any bulk. Please be enough. It would be very, very nice if it was enough. Okay, not quite. Because now he can still go for an Earthquake. But the problem is that he can knock out my Pelipper in the process. So I'm going to Skydrop again. And I'm just going to Protect. And I need him to Brave Bird over Supersonic Sky Strike. And if he Supersonic Sky Strikes, I'm probably going to lose already. Because I got Marowak and Metagross in the back, which can't take Earthquakes at all. So I needed, like, that was a nice turn 1, but Supersonic Sky Strike? Yeah, so that's not going to be enough now, because the Rough Skin would have broken any potential sashes here, so actually this is a horrible position. I don't think I can win, actually. I think he just spams Earthquake. So I needed, like, it was a nice turn 1, but I needed Dazzling Gleam to be stronger. Maybe I need to go for a Skull Burn so that my Coco could live, but yeah, that's not a good situation to be in at all. Because I couldn't bring Buzzwole because I was scared off by the Bravery, so... Metagross is the most likely to be able to take an Earthquake, and he'd probably go for Superpower, though. I need Metagross to be strong enough. I'm going to go for Psychic, and I need to double protect here, which is awkward. Not a good position at all. I probably need more ground resist mons. Like, I had Buzzwole, like, I wanted to bring Buzzwole, but Bravery just Brave Birds it, and then that makes it pointless, so... Oh well. This team was thrown together in, like, 10 minutes, and I just wanted to try out the... Oh, okay. That was weird. Okay. Does that make it possible again? Like, he's still just going to Earthquake forever, but... Huh. I want to fail my Protect here. Good. So that was a strange turn. But it's made it possible again. I can't let Metagross take any damage because I need it to be able to take the Earthquake. And I'm going to go for a Discharge, and I'm hoping that that's enough. It really needs to be enough right now on the Bravery. Okay, okay. If he's switching into Garchomp here, wow. He was potentially just throwing away his win condition there. That's really surprising. Like, it makes sense because I was probably going to electrocute that slot, but that was his main win condition. So that was an incredibly risky move that was very unnecessary in my opinion. It's just not enough on the Arcanine, and I do need full paralysis here. Which I don't get, and it needs to be into Coco now. Because then, if this is into Marowak, which it is, then I am in range of Earthquake. So, not good. Or at least I'm pretty sure I'm in range of Earthquake. But that was very, very surprising. Like, who cares if Bravery goes down? Just go into your Scarf Garchomp freely and Earthquake. Because if I went for Dazzling Gleam, I probably wasn't going to go for Dazzling Gleam, but if I did, or if I went for an attack with Metagross into that slot to cover the Garchomp switch, then you just threw away your best chance to win. So, very, very surprising. But now, I need him for some reason to not be able to take out my Marowak, and to go for Tailwind instead, and then I've got a chance again. But yeah, very, very surprised at that switch in. Like, I can see the logic behind it, but don't throw away one of your, like, main win conditions when, if you get a free switch into it whenever, you will win. So. I'm not sure if this takes something like it probably won't. Okay, but he needs to go for Tailwind rather than Brave Bird here. Okay. He is giving me a chance. I'm very surprised by a couple of his plays, because now, depending on what he's got in the back, like he has his Tailwinds, he can he's still in a great position, but he just threw away pretty much a guaranteed win. Yeah, it's Tapu Fini. So I don't have the Rain anymore. But things are possible if I can hit. Okay, so I'm 3 for 4 on Thunders. I can't go for Thunder though. I'd have to switch out into my Metagross, and I don't want to do that yet. So, do I go for the Blind Thunder? And that would mean I have to switch out into my Metagross. No, I'm going to go for Discharge, because if Coco can make it through the turn, then I would be able to get out of Tailwind with it. So, this way round is better. So not going for this Blind Thunder immediately is, I think this is better, because I can get, like, if Coco is surviving this turn, which I'm not expecting it to, but it looks like he's going for Muddy Waters, so again, he's giving me a chance. He is giving me a chance. Because if he misses... Miss. Unfortunate, but yeah, like, switching into Metagross there would not have helped, so. But now, I don't think my Metagross is strong enough. But say he misses Muddy Water, like, he's going to Brave Bird into Marowak, and then he's going to Muddy Water again. So I'm going to try and Detect again. Because hopefully if I get the double Detect, then it will keep Muddy Water as double target rather than single target. and I will go for a Psychic into the Bravery. Because my win condition here is Muddy Water misses now, but... Okay, I don't get that, so he's going to get a single target Muddy Water, so he's probably going to win anyway, like... But he put it into a position where it was still kind of possible for me, and again, he's going for the Metagross. His plays are really surprising me. Like, he does double hit, but he could have turned the Muddy Water into a single target one against the Metagross, and surely that's stronger than the Brave Bird. Very strange. But this won't be strong enough, because I haven't got my Weakness Policy boost, I don't think. It's close. Like, with a Brave Bird as well. Like, basically he's going to go for a Superpower here instead. But I still need to play for Muddy Water misses forever. Again, going for Brave Bird, not for Superpowers, which probably indicates he has Whirlwind over Superpower, but still, like, go for Moonblast here, unless you're choice specs, then, which, based on the damage, he wasn't, but he's still going for Muddy Water, so again, if he misses, like, he was, that, like, a lot of his plays I found quite strange, because he gave me chances to get back into the match when he had a very clear path to victory. If he just spammed Earthquake, he would win, but he switched his Garchomp in to potentially take... Like, if I double into the Bravery with an Electric Attack, and I think Metagross was in at that point, so, like, a Psychic as well, to cover the Garchomp switch, then he could have lost that, and then that would have been really bad for him. And he's been going for Muddy Waters, maybe he's choice specs, but based on the damage, I don't think he was. So, like, he was giving me outs, which is very surprising, considering I thought I had a very good turn one, but the fact that Dazzling Gleam wasn't enough, was definitely crucial for me. Because, like, I called his Scarf Garchomp, and made a very nice play, but it wasn't enough. Because I needed to be able to KO him that turn. And I needed more ground resists on this team as well, because as soon as Pelipper went down, and the fact that I couldn't really bring Buzzwole at all, made the fact that he was a Scarf Garchomp would mean he would just win. So, not ideal. I did pull off a Skydrop thing, but I want to pull off a Skydrop Thunder, or a Soak something. Bloom Doom or Thunder. That would be ideal. Especially because this is, like, the last match now. But yeah, like, I've seen some of the, like, you've been putting some suggestions for Pokemon to use in yesterday's episode, so I'll have to see if I can think of a team with at least one of them. See if I already have one. If I do, then I'll just use that, but I'll end up picking my favourite one out of the selections. But this looks pretty much like Eric Rios' team. Can't remember what he had in the Whimsicott. Did he have a Whimsicott? I don't think he had one. So I feel like the other 5 he had on his team. I can't remember what the other thing was. Oh well, I'm going to lead with Pelipper because I want to pull off something. I want to pull off either the Skydrop or the Soak. I'm going to go with Kartana. Or Marowak, and I think I do need my own Koko, because I've got Discharge as well. That will help. I really, really hope I Soak Bloom Doom something this match. So that was the main point of this team, to be able to pull off the Scarf Pelipper shenanigans. Like, I've got my Marowak as a switch in, but because he's got Marowak and Garchomp, it implies his Koko would have Discharge, so maybe Pelipper would not be ideal here. I'm going to have to hope he's modest or something, but yeah, like, I'm leading Pelipper because I want to pull off the shenanigans, and this is kind of my last chance, so we'll see, we'll see. If it's like Whimsicott Koko, a timid Whimsicott Koko, then that's going to be really, really bad. I would expect Whimsicott as a lead, because like he could Tailwind and then Encore my Tailwind to match him. But I'll be able to take him down to his Sash with Hurricane. Koko Garchomp. Not ideal. We're going to see the speeds here. And we are going to see that he is not a timid Koko. Like, he knows that I'm Scarfed now. But I'm not facing a timid Koko right now. Which is nice. I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna go for Skydrop into his Koko. And I actually don't, like, I should know this, and I feel like it does. But I'm going to see if Bloom Doom knocks out his Garchomp. He's Scarf Garchomp, so this could be awkward if I flinch. Really hoping I don't flinch here. Well, that's really annoying, because this was the final chance. Like, he would have gone up into the sky, and I would have Bloom Doomed. Like, I'm still probably going to Bloom. Actually, no, I'm going to get paralyzed here, and then I'm going to get flinched, or paralyzed, one of them. But come on, come on. That was my chance. Come on, that's not fair. I really wanted to pull it off, and he didn't let me. That's really disappointing. Because now he's just going to go for discharges, and yeah, just to discharge Rock Slide, there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to go for Bulldoze and Detect. So there is still a way. I can still pull this off now. Thanks to Bulldoze and Marowak, and that's very uncommon, but come on, double flinch. Come on, I was so close. If I just got the Sky Drop into the Coco, Pelipper wouldn't have gone down. And assuming I didn't flinch as well, then I get to find out if Bloom Doom KOs Garchomp, which I think it does. But watch me flinch with Marowak as well. So he's definitely going for discharge here. Maybe Doesn't Gleam. Doesn't Gleam also works, but just please don't flinch. It'd be horrible if I flinch. Okay. So we're back into the match somehow. The problem is, this guy literally just needs to switch out his Garchomp and he will win. So it's kind of the same situation. So this is the second Scarf Garchomp. And now, because I have Coco in the back, don't I? Yes, so he literally just needs to switch out his Garchomp and wins. So I have to play for him not switching out his Garchomp. So I do need to go for the Bloom Doom again with Garchomp. Literally, if he switches out Garchomp, he will win this match. So I'm going to go for Shadow Bone into Coco, and I'm going to go for Bloom Doom into the Garchomp. Just needs to switch and he wins. Let's hope he doesn't realise that. Yep, so there we go. Now he can just Earthquake and he will win. So, unfortunate. Okay, fair enough. At least the Shadow Bone into Elite Blade might KO his Gyarados, and then he might be scared to lock into Earthquake in case I've got Buzzwole on the back, but like and I also need to have my Marowak be faster than his Marowak, so now my win condition is him not locking into Earthquake. Now, would it be possible to make him do that? This would still do, what, 50? No, I'm intimidated. 30? Is the Marowak? Oh, 40, 45. That's not bad. This Shadow Bone should put him in range of Leaf Blade. It'll put him in range of a Leaf Blade crit. So, that's what I need now. I need that Leaf Blade crit, and I'm going to Shadow Bone. I need him to double attack, I need to crit with Leaf Blade, and I need to be faster with my Marowak. Then he needs to not lock into Earthquake, scared of Earthquaking his own Coco. So, if I think his ideal play here is to protect his Gyarados, but he's opening the opportunity to crit. I do not crit, so I don't get to find out if my Marowak is, it's going to be Supersonic Skytrack. Okay, so into Kartana. But I do get to find out if Marowak is faster, but he's also going to learn that he can just Earthquake and win. So, another game, I'm going to get a game 3, because that was super disappointing. Because if I'd have got that Skydrop off, then I would have actually been in a very strong position. Because he wouldn't have got any discharges, my Kartana would have been on like 95%, and I would have got to find out if Bloom Doom was enough to KO his Marowak's faster. Oh, okay. So he had a faster Marowak anyway, so there still wasn't really a win condition there. But, yeah, like if I'd have got that Skydrop off, things would have been brilliant. But of course, Scarf Rock Slide is the best VGC, so unfortunate. Now he's going to see that he just clicks the Earthquake button and wins, so now I'm going to find out if it was a speed tie. But I could just forfeit, and because I know the game's over now. But I'm just going to see if it was a speed tie. Or, like, if he wins it again, if it was a speed tie, then maybe I will never find out, but I'm just going to see. Maybe I should have Dazzling Gleam there to cover a Garchomp switch in as a choke, but yeah, he just needs to switch in Garchomp and win. Am I going to win a speed tie? Let's see. No, okay, fair enough. But he's Flare Blitzing in the rain, which makes a lot of sense. Giving himself unnecessary recall, considering Shadow Bone would have done more than that Flare Blitz, so... Oh well. Yeah, now he just clicks Earthquake and wins, which is a shame. And I'm going to get another one because I want to pull off the Pelipper stuff, and I would have actually pulled off the Pelipper stuff there, so... Go on, disconnect. Give me some points. Marowak's taking damage, hasn't it? Is it? If it hasn't, I can still win. Oh no, yeah, it's definitely in Earthquake range. But I need to play for it not being in Earthquake range. Maybe he's a Scarf Chomp that's jolly or timid, so... I don't know, but like if I get a Bulldoze off, I win, but I won't get a Bulldoze off. Come on, Marowak, be strong. Be strong, this is the final chance. There's no chance. But there's a chance. Oh, Marowak, you're so weak. Oh, why didn't I do an Impish max Marowak? That would have won me the match right now, but yeah, at least he's going to KO his own Coco here. But I will get a third one. I want to pull off the Pelipper stuff. Bit unnecessary going for another Protect. Kind of disagree with that Protect as well, because if you KO your own Coco, then it turns it into single target Earthquake as well. Like it literally doesn't make any difference. I'm just waffling, but like if you KO your own Coco, then in this situation it would turn into a single target Earthquake, which is stronger. So like if I protected and then was somehow bulky enough on my Coco that I'd have been able to take it. I don't know, but yeah, like the game was lost on turn 1, pretty much. And that is a shame, because I would have actually pulled off what I wanted to do with this team. So, Xardas Sky drops his Coco, no discharge, Bloom Doom, let's assume it KOs his Gyarados, then I can drop his Coco, I'll lose my Pelipper to an electric move, because it'd probably go into his Marowak in that situation, but then I'd still be able to get a +1 Leaf Blade off against his Coco, and it's guaranteed because it's in the sky, so then he's down to his Gyarados and Marowak, as he KOs one of my Pokemon with his Marowak, and I can just discharge and win. So the game would have been mine if I wouldn't have double flinched, but of course, Scarf Rock Slide is the best. So everyone should use a Scarf Aerodactyl, confirmed. But hopefully, even if Pelipper sucks in this match, I'm going to bring Pelipper, because I want to get off what I wanted to do for ages. I could have done it with that Mandibuzz. If I'd have just gone for, like, I was going to Skydrop the whole time, and then for some reason I clicked Soak. Because, like, you think, yeah, Soak, and then Thunder, and then that kills things, but it was already a Flying type. Because my logic for, like, the whole 30 seconds or whatever it was Skydrop Thunder into Thunder. But no. Messed that one up, and now, Scarf Rock Slide has taken this one away, so hopefully, this final one, we can get it. Let's have everything be super slow, so that I can soak things. No Gastrodon. No Shellos either, or Luminion. You don't want a Luminion. That would be annoying. Because I do want to soak things, but... Of course, we're going to have our tradition of not finding an opponent in the episode. Like, if I'd have just ended it there, then it would be fine, but... Of course, we're not going to find anyone when I'm still trying to find someone, so... Just watch, just watch. But please, like, let me get off some Pelipper shenanigans. I really, really want to. Because that was the whole point of the team. Also, test out Special Metagross, because, like, like, you could see how, like, weak it was against the Bravery and Tapu Fini, but, like, I lost that position anyway, unless he missed all his Muddy Waters. But, like, the Psychic is kind of equivalent to Zen Headbutt, and you can't miss, so... If you're taking anything away from this team... See, there we go. Keeping up the tradition. So, yeah, take away the potential of Special Metagross with Weakness Policy. Like, only with Weakness Policy. If you're running a Special Metagross without Weakness Policy, then that's pointless. So, yeah. Special Weakness Policy Metagross. Potential. Probably not with the Scarf Pelipper, as we've seen. But... Oh well. Hopefully, we can pull it off in this one, because we got through the not being able to find anyone, so... Come on then. Let's find someone immediately, as seems to be the way, but... Beating Pelipper no matter what. Even if he's got, like, mono electric, I'm leading with Pelipper. I really hope it's mono electric now. Shoutouts to Kiriaku for losing to that at a regional. But yeah, like, leading with Pelipper and then either Coco or Kartana. Because then I can soak things. Could soak myself if I wanted. Don't know if that would help me in any situations. Like, I'm sure it would help me in some situation where, like, it would... Like, say, the Metagross was being hit by a Razor Leaf from Kartana because he wanted the spread damage because I was down to, like, 1 HP on the Pelipper. But then I soak my own Metagross and then the Razor Leaf would activate the weakness policy and then I'd be able to KO the Kartana. That's when you soak yourself. But you could probably tell I'm just rambling with pointless filler while I'm trying to find someone, but still not finding anyone. Are we going to have a double? Are we going to have a double? I think, like yesterday, there was a double not finding anyone, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure. Because everyone seems to have disappeared from that spot. Unless I need to start recording at different times, but I record around my timetable at university, so maybe this isn't ideal. Maybe I need to start staying up in the middle of the night to... Who'd be awake then? Yeah, a load of Americans would be awake in the middle of the night for me. So, yep, double not finding anyone. So, it's a shame I didn't end the episode after the second one, because then you would have had to wait through all this, but let's click yes this time and see if that helps. If anyone knows, please put in the comments if you know if you can only be paired against yes people or no people. So I'd have thought you can still, like, I'd have thought you can be paired against both, but, like, I keep not finding anyone, so. Come on. Third time's the charm. Such a cliche, because, there we go. Oh, we're going to find Chansey from Spain, so. There we go. Immediately find someone. Oh, come on. I can't soak that. He's already a water type on a couple of them. Ah. Okay. So what do I do against opposing weather? I think I lose. Like, I do think I lose. But I said I was going to lead with Pelipper. I'm going to lead with Kartana. Like, I need my Coco, obviously. But which one's going to be the last one? Boswell could be okay. But he's got his Hurricanes, he's got his Coco. And then he's got his Metagross. Like, with Marowak, if I can get out of rain, or at least not in front of the Ducks, then Marowak would be okay. I'm going to go with Marowak. But this is annoying, because this is like a team that I definitely cannot soak. And that's what I wanted. So, oh well. It's taking forever to find someone as well, so this will still be the last one, even if I get absolutely demolished. Which I will, because I'm sure that my rain team, again, is it a rain team? Against his rain team, which is definitely a rain team. I'm pretty sure I lose this matchup, so. Yep, pretty standard lead right there. And does he launch his Hydro Vortex immediately? Do not know. Right, so I'm going to go for a soak into my Kartana so that it resists the Hydro Vortex, even though it already does, but then it will resist his Ice Beam. But yeah, even if he Hydro Vortexes into my Pelipper, that will actually get KO'd as well. That's quite funny, but... Like, I want to Skydrop and Protect, but the problem with that is he'll be able to KO me with his Pelipper next turn anyway. I'm gonna Hurricane his Pelipper. Do I attack? I think my only chance is if I attack, but he can just Hydro Vortex into Kartana and win. Yeah, he's going to launch it immediately, which is not surprising, but I would have been in range of an attack anyway with Kartana, so I needed to play for him going for not the Hydro Vortex. So, unless this is into Pelipper, then it could be okay. But you would never Hydro Vortex into Pelipper. Yeah, into Kartana. No, don't take that. That was a very obvious Hydro Vortex, but if he Hydro Vortex, then I was in range of attacks anyway, so I need to confuse this Pelipper. Ah! There we go. Nice. Now hit yourself. And I've got a chance. Ah, I have no chance. Unfortunate. Okay, so now he has to Hydro Pump to KO my Coco. So he's going to miss his Hydro Pump. That's what I'm playing for now. So if he misses Hydro Pump, then I have every chance. So please miss. That would be ideal. If he's smart, he would double Scald, or Scald and Brine, whichever way around he does it. But ideally, he doesn't have Scald, and has like Encore or something instead. So he would miss his Hydro Pump. And he would know that Hydro Pump KOs Coco. So, go on, be risky, and miss. I'm owed a miss. Okay, fair enough. Because this is now putting my Coco in range. If he hits himself, I've got a chance again. But of course, no hitting himself. But now I'm in range of Scald. And now I don't see any chance of me winning. But he'd probably go into his own Coco here and go for a Dazzling Gleam Scald into Marowak. Into Buzzwole, okay. I guess he wants his Beast Boost. So 2 turns of Tailwind, right? But then 3 turns of Rain, so still not enough. I'm trying my best, but I really don't see any way out. Shall I go for the double-double? And even then, I still get put in range of Scald. It's not looking good. I really wanted to soak things. Maybe I will get one more. Because this was not ideal. So I need... Do I go for double-double, or do I switch to Pelipper double? Do I switch... Detect and switch to Pelipper? I'm gonna go for the double-double. I feel like I'm owed a double-double. I really feel like I'm owed this. Really owed it. So, yeah, it is extending it out a lot for it to get a 4th, but this is the final episode with this team, and I really wanted to pull off the soak thing, so I'm gonna get one more. I do have time for one more. But I told you, like, I was gonna get wrecked by opposing rain, which I clearly did, but yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Again, this is not a solid team whatsoever. So I guess there technically is a chance, like, if I can get the Hurricane off into the Buzzwole, and then that KOs, and then I get a Confusion on the Golduck, and then... Because it's the last... No, there's still 2 turns of Rain, isn't there? There's still not any chance. I should have probably forfeited these matches. Oh, he's not Assault Vest. Huh. Well, at least he revealed information for Game 2. He's revealing all the information. He should definitely be scolding. And the rain does stop, so... I'm gonna see... but I'm locked into Hurricane anyway, it doesn't matter. Again, I should probably forfeit, but... I usually prefer letting them win, because it's much better when you actually win, and now he's just playing around, so... Because he's revealing information, so... You can just get on and win, but... Of course I missed there. So what, like, 70% accurate moves? I think I'm 4 for 5? now with this team? Oh, come on. Get on with it. That was supposed to KO me. Come on. I guess there technically was a way out because it was a Metagross that could miss, but no. There we go. Should I get another one? Because I really want to soak something. Go on, get another one. It's going to be a long episode. I really want to soak something, and I'm moving on from this team afterwards, but because that wasn't fair. It made me go through 2 cycles of not finding anyone, and then immediately pairs me with Rain. So that's annoying. I could have detected my Kartana on the Hydro Vortex, but even if he did, I would have been in range of an attack afterwards anyway. So I had to play for him not whiffing his Hydro Vortex, even though it made sense to. Because a lot of these matches I've had to play for strange plays from my opponent. I did get them in game 1, but didn't get the RNG elements to go with them, but yep. Are we going to have a triple not finding anyone and waste all this time? Come on, I really, really want to soak something. So I've gone negative with this team. That's funny. That's quite funny, but I'm not using serious teams at all. I'm basically either throwing together ideas in 10 minutes and then using that team, or I'm going to use some fun Pokemon and build around that. So, not expecting to climb very high. I'm going to find someone quite quickly. Oh, ooh, South Korean guy. And it's going to be... See, again, would you call that a rain team? Because, like, I haven't seen that team for ages, but would you call it a rain team? Like, I would say yes, because the point of it is to set up Tailwind for a rain-boosted water spout. So I don't know. It's a very philosophical episode today. But if it is the same as before, the one that was like 6 months old, then the Pelipper does now protect. I can go with my own Pelipper, and he might choose to immediately Volt Tackle my my Pelipper, and rather than Fake Out, and then that would be ideal for me. So I'm going to go with Pelipper Katana. Problem here is, though, I think he is guaranteed Tailwind. I'll go with my Coco. And I'll go with my Buzzball. But, yeah, not ideal. Because again, I'm not going to be able to soak anything. I could try and Skydrop his Pelipper, but that wouldn't help me, because he would just come down and be able to move next turn, because I wouldn't break the Sash with the Skydrop, so... If he leads with Pikachu here, then I am in a bad position. If he leads with Coco here, then I'm in a bad position. It's going to lead with Pikachu Coco. Just watch. Pikachu Pelipper, okay, so not a good position. So here, you surely Fake Out the Pelipper here, because then you're guaranteed Tailwind. I don't think I want to knock out the Pikachu. I should have brought Marowak for the Pikachu. Was it a special Pikachu? I can't remember if it was special. I think it was special, actually. The problem here is if I just KO the Pikachu, he gets his Wailord in Tailwind. And that would be less than ideal. But if I leave the Pikachu in, then that also wouldn't be so good. But I think I will leave Blades. I will double into his Pelipper here. He should Fake Out my Pelipper. He's faking out Kartana. Interesting, because now I could confuse his Pelipper, and ideally I get this confusion hit. I'm really owed a confusion hit. Come on, I'm really, really owed a confusion hit right now. That would be glorious. Oh, come on. Oh, not getting any of the luck. Like, literally, if he hit himself, I think I just won immediately, and now I think I lose immediately. So I only have 2 mons that can protect us around the Tailwind as well. Because here he would go for Thunderbolt into the Pelipper. But then no, I don't want to give him a boost, do I? I'm going to switch into Buzzwole and Protect. Or Detect. Yeah, that's annoying, because I got the confusion again, and it just needs to hit himself. I know it's down to a third, but that's 3 breaking through, so statistically I think that I should have got 1. And I'm really not getting any kind of luck with this team. Oh, it's Thunder, okay. Oh, don't you dare Hurricane into my Pelipper. Oh dear. That's not good. He wasn't supposed to do that. He was supposed to attack with an electric move. Like, he was supposed to Thunder into my Pelipper there. So I'm quite surprised he went for Hurricane that way round. So that was quite surprising, because I'm pretty sure Hurricane takes out Kartana. So you should go for Hurricane and Thunder, because then that... Because Thunder... Well, now Thunder will definitely take out Kartana, but... This is not ideal. Do I Protect? I think I need to attack here. Because he does have Wide Guard on his Pelipper, but then if he goes for that, he's not attacking with it. I'm going to go for Leaf Blade into Pikachu. This is not a good position. If he'd have hit himself, it would have been okay. But this will KO my Kartana here. But I will be able to get, potentially, a double knockout now. Maybe. Maybe. Please hit yourself. I'm really owed a confusion hit. Thank you. Okay, so I get to keep my Coco relatively healthy. And it's just not enough for Pikachu. That's unfortunate. Because I can't protect my Pelipper here. Now, if he wouldn't have knocked out my Buzzwole, if I'd have gone for Thunder, then I would have been able to sort out the Tailwind way better, but... Yeah, now he just gets his Water Spouts. So you go for Thunder into Pelipper and Water Spout, and there's nothing I can do about it. I need for him to, for some reason, not Thunder into my Pelipper. But, yeah. Not a very successful episode today. No Thunder into Pelipper for no reason. Rip. So now, what's my way out? How many turns of Rain's left? I think there's 1 more turn of Rain. So I think even after Dazzling Gleam, his water... Oh, it's Hydro Pump. He's given me a way out. He's given me a way out. Of course he's going to hit. And I'm definitely owed a miss, but he's definitely going to hit. But he's given me a way out by not going for a 100% accurate move. So I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam. I will KO Pikachu. That will do a reasonable amount to Wailord. And then it just depends what's in the back. But I need to go off Hydro Pump misses here. He's obviously going to hit. Because, whoa, that did half. But he's going to hit. And we're just going to end the episode on a very low. See? Of course. There's no way he was missing that. And I really, really wanted to soak things. But then I face all the... Again, are they rain teams? Is that a rain team? I would say that's a rain team. We face all the rain teams. There was no opportunities to soak. Oh. Should I get a 5th? I'm not going to get a 5th. This is an episode way too long anyway. So I don't end up being... Like, the only thing I've soaked was something that was already weak to electric. So, very, very nice. But no, I need to move on to another team, it looks like. I think this episode was an indication that I need to use something else. So, have a look at some of your suggestions. Hopefully I can find something fun. Thanks for watching.